Welcome back, guys. Happy New Year. I hope everyone's having a good start to the year. I'm going to keep this video kind of short. Okay, so the reason I'm actually here today, first of all, I hope that everyone's having a good start to the year. Mine's been amazing, I can't lie. Compared to last year, boy, this year I've hit the ground running. Now I'd stay on this path. That's all I can say. I don't think I've ever felt this healthy and happy for a very long time. It's because I started my new business. I'm not live yet, but I'm looking to go live around March, April, probably. I've got lots of work to do beforehand, but I basically started my own coaching business. To put it like, bullet points. I started. I went back into data cable and infrastructure because I thought that's where the money is. It's a future-proof job. I've got qualifications in this industry, and the first thing I noticed was, first of all, how the management treated the staff. After being out of work for like a year, I was doing freelance stuff, but I wasn't working for anyone. And working for yourself, you learn a lot about yourself and a lot about other people, and what makes a great leader, what makes a great business. Anyway. In my short time trying to work for someone else, I just discovered, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or rude, but some of the leaders and managers in the company, they weren't looking after the staff. People were leaving left, right and centre in my first week. I did not feel good about that. And I also wondered if there were better leadership, perhaps people would have stayed. If people felt that like they could talk to the management about the problems they're having, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? But nobody felt like they could approach the managers there. And I've never been a person to not feel like I can't approach no one. So from the get-go, it's like, if I've got a problem, I'm going to say something. And if you don't like it, this is what's meant to be. But there's one thing that I noticed, and this is what made me want to start my own business so much. I always want to be a person. Okay, let me start again. A lot of my friends say to me, closest people to me, I'm very easy to talk to. And they feel better if they're very stressed, and they give me a call afterwards, they feel better. That makes me feel good, because I've got friends that are my go-tos. And when you speak to someone and straight away after you put the phone down, you're just like, oh man, I'm so happy I spoke to that person. I feel so much better. And that is kind of what I want everyone to feel like. Everyone should have somebody to talk to. And I know a lot of people are going through problems with mental health and various other stuff, and especially because of lockdown, and life has changed around us a lot. So after lockdown, it's like things aren't the same, relationships aren't the same, friendships have changed. Like, I know people that went into lockdown with a certain circle and they come out with a completely different group of friends, because I don't know, I guess being inside kind of brings out, who's really there, who really cares, who's you really should bother with and who you shouldn't. Not in a rude way, but it does. The people that have kind of made sure they stayed in touch with you throughout that time, the people that have come to check on you when they haven't heard from you in a few days, they're the people that are your like ride or dies for, after the pandemic. Not people that just disappear and then said they could see you're doing well and they're like, yo, what's good? It's like, hang on, but where were you like a year and a half ago? Right? Anyway, I'm going a little bit off topic, but basically I've started my own coaching business. And the reason for me wanting to do that was because I thought, you know what, if I can be someone that really looks after people and just helps as many people as possible and makes people realize, like, you can be happy doing your job, you can enjoy your work, you don't have to dread like getting up in the morning, you don't have to work 10-hour, 11-hour days to make money. You just really got to know what you want to do in life. And you need to put some work in. I've been working for the last year, like mentally, like some others can't. And that's because I took time out to invest in myself, because I thought, how can I advise anyone else about their life unless my life is on lock itself? Do you understand? So for me, I wanted to start my own coaching business last year. But last January, I'll be honest, I wasn't ready. No way. This year, I started the new year. I've got my own place. I've got my own business. I've submitted my business plan and I'm just finalising the last bits. And that is how my year's going. Like, this is just the start. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I really hope that, lots of you will want to work with me, collaborate with me. I've got lots of different projects coming up. The main one is Time to Talk Day. Okay. It's basically it's a mental health awareness day, but it's like come from the charity Mind. I'm kind of collaborating with them, and I'm literally just putting on a Zoom chat for like 3 hours on the 3rd of February. It's Thursday the 3rd of February, between midday and 3 p.m. And I'm basically just going to be online on Zoom for as many people that just want to come and chat. It doesn't matter what it's about. It could be about your mental health. It could be about your partner's mental health. It could be about your mum's mental health, your dad's mental health. I would say dog, but we all know that actually it could be your dog. It could be your dog's mental health. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm just trying to give people a platform. You can come and share success stories. Inspire people that are going through a harder time than you. You know, the whole point of this Time to Talk Day, I'm trying to get you lot involved because I want some people to talk with me. You know, I just want to provide a place for people to come and chat for like 3 hours, dip in, dip out. I'm going to give up my time for free. And I'm hoping that, you know, there's a few people that want to join in and help me do this. I'm only looking for like, you know, a maximum of sort of like 2 to 3 people to help me do this. And obviously I'm going to let people know about this regardless. But it would be nice to have some people, real people that's been through real shit, that have come out the other side. If it's a little success story, you might just want to talk about how you've avoided getting, you know, mentally unwell, whatever it is. But, you know, we've all got something to give. And I believe that if a lot of people felt more confident and comfortable to talk about mental health, you know, we can break the stigma so people don't feel so like isolated by whatever's happening to them. So I'm trying to create a world where it's normalized to talk about people's mental health, because 1 in 3 people suffer with depression and anxiety. Literally that serious. 1 in 3 people. I've done lots of research, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to build a business dedicated in my life to trying to help other people. Because over the last 2 years, if I didn't have the support of my partner at the time, and if I didn't have the support of a therapist and, you know, my family and the friends that never judged, they knew I wasn't well, but they didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't even know what was wrong with me, you know. And sometimes it's only when you speak to people that you realize, first of all, you're not unwell. You're just going through some shit. It's as simple as that. You're not unwell. You're just going through some shit. But wouldn't you like to go to a place where you can remember that you're just a person like everyone else? We've all got issues, and we can all talk freely and openly and support each other. You know, we might not understand what a certain thing is, but shouldn't we want to? How can you help people if you don't understand what's going on with them? That was my thoughts anyway. So this year I'm just going to dedicate my time to building my business. It's going to be called SBW Coaching, Sales, Business and Wellness Coaching. So I'll work with employers, I'll work with businesses, but I'll also work with people, dealing with things like confidence coaching, sales coaching, objection handling, cold calling, all of that kind of stuff. Grief workshops, people that have, you know, lost a partner or they've lost people in their lives, trauma, domestic abuse, all these things. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that people want to talk about, but they just feel like they haven't got people that want to listen. And I, for one, do. I'm hoping there's some people out there that feel they've got something to add or give, or just even just be on the chat just to listen to others or whatever. I'm trying to get, you know, as many people as possible on that Zoom chat on the 3rd, just because I just want to give people a chance to have their say and feel like they can come in a safe place where they're not going to be judged, and definitely someone like me who understands it. Okay, now I tried to record this 20 times. I tried to throw in music, I tried to get a proper camera, tried to do all these little things in my head, and then I thought, no, let me just talk straight about what it is I'm trying to do. So that's why I'm making this, and I hope that some of you will. I mean, obviously this is just a start. I wanted to be doing like all kinds of stuff this year. So if you're feeling like there's a little project or something that you thought, oh, I should be good for this, and you know me, shout me. I'm looking to do podcast work this year. I want to have some fun. You know, the whole point of me doing my coaching business is because I want to bring fun back to people's life, even people that are down, even people that are stressed. They're the people that need to laugh the most. You get me? So we can all just help people somehow. And yeah, this is my little way of helping. So if it's something that you think you could definitely give up, you know, even an hour of your time just to, you know, be there, listen to people that might want to talk about whatever, then DM me. I'd love that. I just want as many people involved as possible. You know, like mental health shouldn't separate us. It should actually bring us together. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this business so that I can make sure that where other people, you know, might be caring about how much profit a business makes, which I do, of course, but I also care about people's mental health, because how are you expecting your employees to do their job if you never support them? And why should they? You know, that they're quite right to leave if they feel they're not being supported. You know, why would you stay in a job where you feel like you're not valued? Nobody would do that. I mean, in my opinion, that's just crazy. But hey, I hope that I can work with some more of you this year. So I met some amazing people last year. Amazing people. I'm so grateful for the year that I had, and the pleasure I had working with some incredible people. You know who you are, so... But yes, that's it from me, guys. Please stay tuned. I am writing a book as well, and I will be publishing it this December. Set myself a proper hardcore deadline because I'm focused this year. Hey! And other than that, I just really hope that people get involved with the Time to Talk. Any questions or anything, or anyone looking for a host for upcoming events, or interviewer, or podcast team member, shout me. Sorry, I slammed my thumb in the door. No joke, it looks so horrible, don't it? I'm not even embarrassed. It's life, mate. It is life. It's life. But I bet it's going to take about 10 years for that to grow out. Anyway, it's all right, sorry. I don't care. I'm quite comfortable with my flaws on camera because I'm just a person. Anyway, on that note, I need to go make some food because I'm hungry. But guys, I just wanted to say hello. Happy New Year. There's so much to be done this year. Just believe in yourself, trust me. Like, no one can tell you nothing. Be the master of your destiny. Don't let anyone tell you you can't, because it's bullshit. People are only going to tell you stuff like that when they're either, you know, in a rut themselves, they lack the motivation you have. But either way, just don't let anyone dull your shine. And don't stress about things you can't control. There's something I learned today, and it was so small, but it really made me think, right? And it's true. Imagine this, right? If somebody told you the same joke 3 times, by the second time, you're like, yeah, all right, mate. By the third time, it's like, that's not even funny anymore. It's true, right? If I told you a joke once and the whole room might laugh, but if I walked in a week later and said the same joke, a couple might laugh, but by the third time, it's like, allow it. Like, your material's dead. Like, you need to stop. But hopefully they wouldn't say that to me, but boy. Anyway, my point is, yeah, you wouldn't laugh after a joke was told 3 times. So why do people cry about the same shit day in, day out, again and again and again? You wouldn't laugh the second time or the third time. So why are you crying the second and the third time? I've been thinking about these kind of stuff for a while, and that's kind of what helped me master my emotions. So I kind of wanted to share it, because when you kind of know certain things and you think a certain way, your everyday will be different, I swear to God. I'm literally the living proof of that. Last year, I was in a place where at one point I was in a house share. I hated my life. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to work, but I wanted to do everything I wanted to do. And I wasn't willing to, I wasn't willing to go and work for anyone else. So I made my life better for me, but it was harder freelancing, doing different things, you know. It's not financially stable when you're a freelancer. It's as simple as that. Whereas this year, it's like, no, this is going to be my bread and butter. I'm going to build this business, and I'm going to work with lots of other people and help them as well. Because my main objective of this year is I just want to help as many people as possible. Because if somebody had told me 2 years ago, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. In a year or two, like, you're going to have your own place, you're going to have your own business, you're going to be so happy, your relationships with your family is going to be amazing. Shout out to my amazing family, by the way. Amazing mum, dad, brother, like my rocks in life, genuinely. Like, you know, I can't ask for more at this point. So now it's time for me to give back, and that's why I'm doing this coaching business, so that I can make sure nobody feels as bad as I did once upon a time. And yeah, please get involved in the Time to Talk, guys. I can't stress that enough. And I really, really can't wait for this year. It's going to be a big journey. And yeah, guys, I'm back. She's back. Anyway, that's it. Rissa's rants over and out. Have an amazing week, guys. Take care.